And one of your roles is that you stimulate manufacturers worldwide to prioritize responsible acoustic design and reduce noise pollution, as you said. And by doing this, you guide customers to find the quietest technology and solutions to unwanted noise in their homes. And as you were saying, you test all elements of a product's sound. And you accredit all types of home products, from electronic toothbrush to alarm clocks. And as you mentioned, these successful products are then awarded with this Quiet Mart certification. I'm interested to know, walk us through your certification process and requirements.
It's not just the things that make a noise inside your house that are getting Quiet Mart certified. It's also the things that build your house, like the windows, the floors, the doors, the ceilings, the vents. And those items are what have been listed now in our Acoustics Academy, which we can talk more about later. But to look at our assessment process, you, as I say, we're in the process of uploading all this information to our website as we speak, because we've been getting so many more calls from journalists asking about, more detail about how we assess. So let me read that to you. So we say that Quiet Mart leads its definitive acoustic measurement system, engaging with global specialist acoustic teams. Quiet Mart conducts assessments of declared technical test data and carries out acoustic measurement of products in our purpose-built Quiet Mart test laboratory, which is in Clapham. And sometimes we work with specialist acoustic lab partners for specific product categories. So one of our partners is a company called Anderson Acoustics, who are very highly respected in the field of acoustics. They're at the forefront of acoustic measurement, and they're affiliated with the Institute of Acoustics and the Association of Noise Consultants. We're also established with Good Housekeeping Institute in North America and Canada. Good Housekeeping is an institution in the US. It's read by 17 million people a month. And it's very well known that you look at the Good Housekeeping Institute's product assessments to find out how products perform. But also Good Housekeeping, when they want their products tested acoustically, they send them to Quiet Mart. And you'll very often see in Good Housekeeping magazine a Quiet Mart star rating, which looks at how well certain products perform. We work with them on a very regular basis. We also work with Head Acoustics, and they're one of the world's leading companies in comprehensive analysis of sound and vibration wherever acoustics and sound quality play a role. Intertech are another partner. They're a leading total quality assurance provider to industries worldwide, providing acoustic testing for Quiet Mart in specialist laboratories. So let's look at products which are eligible for Quiet Mart certification. Acoustic product data is compared like for like in each category, triangulating the core performance data of the product and its acoustic performance from a comprehensive data set of a selection of current comparable market samples for each category. Between 10 and 20% of the quietest, best performing products are awarded Quiet Mart certification. Each product category, and there's about 61 of different product categories, they're reevaluated on an annual basis to reflect new models coming onto the market. So if a product achieves Quiet Mart certification 1 year, when they come to renew their license, they don't just automatically get given a brand new license. The product has to be retested. And if it's no longer within that quietest 10 to 20%, it doesn't automatically get Quiet Mart certification for another year. And this is good because it encourages ongoing innovation and invention to keep products and reduce noise in certain categories. We test small domestic appliances and technologies. So we have our own testing lab, which is purpose-built. It has hard floors, walls and surfaces. It reflects a real domestic home or an office or a washroom environment with tiled surfaces and open plan living space to make sure that we test repeatedly and repeatably in the toughest acoustic settings. So small domestic appliances, or SDAs, and home office technologies, including kettles, food preparation, floor care, personal grooming, and office equipment, are tested with a sound meter at the source of the sound output, but without interference from any external environmental noise, with typical background sound levels falling well below 25 decibels. And another factor that is considered during Quiet Mart acoustic assessment is the listener experience of the appliance. Most sound isn't monotone. It typically comprises many frequencies at varying levels, and a product may have a low noise output, but it may also have an annoying element to that sound quality. Think about a mosquito. A mosquito is not a very loud thing, but when you hear it, it's so irritating, not just because it's an insect that you might get bitten by, but also that whole sound. the sound levels are irritating, isn't it? And you can have two products, you can have two food mixers, both at the same decibels, but one sound has a really pleasant hum, and the other one has a really annoying rattle or a screech. And it's not just decibels which achieve quiet mark certification, it's the overall tonalities and it's the sound quality that gets taken into consideration in the assessment process.